What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we have to go over this crash that's going on in crypto world right now. So literally every single crypto that we're looking at here is crashing. They are all losing so much market cap. Everything's pretty much down. Sheep is down huge. We have Dogecoin down huge. Sheep is all the way down 67% for the last 7 days, 37% for the day. It was 62% for the day. And then we have Dogecoin all the way down 30% for the last 7 days and 26% for the last 24 hours. So pretty much this we lost so much market cap here. 132 billion lost in the last 24 hours just in Bitcoin alone. So pretty much this video is what I'm doing personally to defend against all of this. And honestly, you only lose money when you sell. And as crazy as that sounds, that is my plan right now. I'm not going to sell anything. We have so much proof that we should not sell. Honestly, that we're like, let's go over here and look. Let's look at what Elon Musk is saying here. Elon Musk says Tesla has diamond hands. Remember, Tesla owns Bitcoin, and they still own it. So Tesla is still holding Bitcoin even though it dropped this much. Now, mind you, Tesla is still holding Bitcoin even though it dropped this much. We go over here and we look at the Dogecoin whales. The Dogecoin whales are still holding. The top whale has not sold not once since all of this madness going on with Dogecoin. They have not sold not once. The second whale has not sold once since all of this went on. The third whale that we have here has not sold once since this all has gone on. So the three most important whales have not sold. And obviously this whale did sell 100 million Doge on the 9th, but that's only 47 million Doge, or $47 million compared to the whole amount of 1.4 billion that they still have tied into Doge. So you have to look at that. And they bought more than they sold that day. So this whale, nope, no sells here with this whale. And we have this whale here. This whale bought way back here on the 9th. He bought on the 9th and he bought some more today. But this whale still has not sold any Doge yet. So we're seeing whales hopping into Doge, and we're not seeing them sell. Like, a lot of these whales are not selling any Doge. This Doge wallet here, Doge Party, they've never sold Doge once in their entire life. And as you can see here, 2014 all the way up here to 2021, they have not sold not one Doge. So we still have a lot of people that are holding and not selling at all. This wallet right here got in way back in 2016, still holding, has not sold not one Doge yet. So we can see that this is becoming more than just what people think it is. All these cryptos, they're more than just temporary places of money, temporary holding for money. People say that Bitcoin is a hold of value, a store of value, but honestly, when you look at stuff like Dogecoin and Shiba, like these two, like they're more than just the hold of value. Like Dogecoin and Shiba, they have a whole community behind it, and it's really the community that's holding it up strong right now. Look at this. Tesla is doing diamond hands right now. So Tesla is holding off right now, not selling their shares or Bitcoins, and neither Dogecoin. And look at this. Elon Musk is still working with the Dogecoin developers, and he did say don't panic. Like, he knew this was gonna happen. He knew it was about to crash. Rich people know when this stuff is about to happen. So Elon Musk knew exactly what was about to happen. So he said working with the Doge developers to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. And then he said, as always, don't panic right after. So that was on the 13th. It's the 19th. Look at how well that has aged. As we should, we should not panic. Like, look at this. We're actually doing really good here. Like, we bounced all the way back up here. We went all the way down to 21 cents with Dogecoin, and then we bounced all the way back up. So that's what we need to be looking at here. We need to be looking at the rebound that we just now had. And even when we go over here to Sheep, let's go over here to Sheep and see what we're doing here in Sheep. Sheep is at the same exact area that Dogecoin is. It has the same exact line right now. So really, Sheep is following Doge. As you can see, we did do this hard dip. But honestly, if you want my honest opinion on what we are about to do in Sheep and Dogecoin, we're probably about to go down a little bit more and then trade sideways for the next month or maybe two. And then we'll start having growth upward. So I'm going to hold, because I know long term, we're going to, come out on top with this. Like, long term, I'm not even worried about this right now. Like, so much could happen in such a short period of time. So much could happen in such a long period of time. So I'm not worried. I'm not going to sell anything. If anything, I'm actually trying to buy more. I'm actually, generating more money so I can continue to buy more, because I feel like how everyone else feels. Like, how can you buy the dip when you've already bought it so hard? Like, you don't even know where the dip is. You bought it way up here. You bought Dogecoin way at like 70 cents. Then you bought Dogecoin when it dips to 60. Then Dogecoin at 50. Then Doge at 40. And now you're like, should I even buy it at 34? So honestly, my opinion, yes, buying the dip is the best idea here if you have a lot of money tied up. But if you need that money immediately, I would say take it out immediately, because it may continue to drop. If you need that money in the short term, I would say take it out and cut your losses. But if you can withstand it in the long term, I would say hold it, because it'll be way better for you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold, because I'm gonna be completely honest. I had $10,000 in Shiba when it was at 3.5 or 0.000035. That's 4 zeros and a 3.5. So it got all the way up there. I really should have sold up there at the peak, because that's always where I preach, is to sell at the peak. But I did it, and now I look at it. Now that 10,000 is now $2,500. So there's no point of me selling that right now. Like, there's nothing I could do with that money. Like, I could not do anything with that $2,500 that would literally benefit my life. So the way I see it is, I'm just gonna leave it in Sheep. If I take it out, what am I gonna do with it? I could use it on bills, but like, I'd rather generate that cash flow for the bills instead of taking the money that I've saved and invested. I'd rather the money that I saved and invested make money for me, and instead of spending it on stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's my plan. I'm just gonna buy, hold, do it like that. That's the best strategy. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am gonna hodl. I'm gonna hodl all the Sheep. I'm gonna hodl all the Dogecoin. I'm gonna buy some more Cardano, because you have to remember what Cardano just now did. Cardano just now shot up so huge before this drop, and like, that's something we cannot dismiss. Like, Cardano was only down 8% in the last 7 days because of how much it jumped. Like, Cardano did so much. Like, you gotta remember, 7 days ago, Cardano, it was all the way down. Or let's just look at 14 days ago. 14 days ago, Cardano was all the way at $1.40, and then a whole 30 days ago, Cardano was down at like 90 cents, like 99 cents actually. But yeah, we see that this happens all the time with these cryptos. They always have these crashes. They always go up and then down, up and then down. And looking at even the Dogecoin chart, like the overall Dogecoin chart for the last year, this was a kind of much needed bubble. We were definitely in a bubble, and we definitely may continue to go down in Dogecoin all the way down into 24 cents. We did already drop pretty low, so you got to think, we already went down to 21 cents, but then we shot right back up. But 20 cents is probably our next line of support here with Dogecoin. So yeah, we're probably gonna see some more losses here before we see gains. I'm seeing a trend line going down here actually. Let's go over here and look at Dogecoin and look at that trend line. Dogecoin. Okay. So yeah, we definitely broke the long-term trend line. Every single crypto broke their long-term trend line. So that's no big deal here. But yeah, as you can see, we are actually building a downward trend line here. So we had our little upturn trend line. We had our little uptrend. We're going up, but we're probably going to meet our support here around 20 cents. We're probably going to continue to fluctuate up and down up until 20 cents, and then we'll start to have a rally back up. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I'm saying. If you need this money immediately, it's probably best to sell it now, because or you could wait till it gets a little higher. I mean, we could trickle up there. We could go up huge here, but that's not huge, but you know what I mean. We could go up like this and then meet this trend line here and then continue to go down on it. So yeah, we could possibly get it back up to 41 cents before going back down, but you don't want to risk it if you need the money immediately for something. But yeah, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Me personally, I'm gonna hold this. Like, I don't see any point of selling it at a loss. Like, this is such a loss right now. Like, I would not even consider selling this at a loss right here. I would just let it ride out. I mean, you could sell it and then buy it when it's lower, but then you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if it's just gonna jump before it even gets down there. You don't know what's gonna happen pretty much. It could go up huge right before it dips. It could go down huge before it goes up. You never know, and that's kind of where we are at in this space right now. That's why I'm just gonna hold it. Not going to try to swing trade or day trade. I'm actually ignoring my money right now. I'm not looking at my money, but I am continuing to look at the charts. So you always want to look at the charts. Always go over to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and always make sure you look at the charts but don't look at your actual money, because when you look at your money and you see that it's down, and then an emotional trigger comes, and then you're gonna want to sell it. But if you don't look at the money at all, you just look at, you know, where all these numbers, what they're doing, watching it go up and down, instead of looking at your actual money, you'll do a lot better in this. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. So yeah, it's just a little advice on what I'm doing here with Dogecoin. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. And yeah, what I am doing is what Tesla is doing, is what so many other people are doing. Diamond hands, I'm holding this. All these whales here have diamond hands. All these whales are holding it. So I would definitely say, if you want to win, have some diamond hands and hold if you want to win, because that's what these whales are doing. Like, these whales, like some of these, like, you got to think about what some of these whales are doing, right? Let's click this whale right here, for instance. This whale bought in at they bought in at 34 cents a little bit. Let's look at a whale that kind of bought in when it was high and still is in this to win it. So let's see, this last Doge wallet here, this one bought it on the 19th. So they just now bought the dip. This whale right here just now bought the dip at 37 cents. They bought $188 million worth of Doge. So someone with $188 million has faith in Doge that it's gonna go up above 37 cents. Even though Doge right now is at 35 cents, they believe it will be higher than 37 in the future. And that's what we gotta look at. That's how we have to look at it. We can't just look at the short term. We gotta look at it in the future perspective, you know, long term. So all the people that are panicking and selling, you are all the ones that are losing. And I definitely understand people panic selling when it's like your last money. You have nothing else. Like, this is all you have, and so you're overextended, so you're just gonna sell it. But when you look at what billionaires and what millionaires are doing, look at what they are doing here. So this whale got in at 52 cents, right? This whale put in $10 million at 52 cents, kept doing this, 10 million, 10 million, 10 million, back to back, 61 cents, still putting in 20 million, 10 million. Then you come up to here, 48 cents. They're buying the dip now. They're buying the dip for about 10 million here, 20 million there. They're still buying the dip, 10 million, 20 million. Not selling anything. The only thing that this whale ever sold was 98 Doge. And this whale sold it way back there when it was 49 cents. They sold 98 Doge. Like, that was nothing. So people are seeing the money that they can make. And look at this whale. I can tell this whale was someone that is not familiar to crypto. This whale is someone that just jumped in, you know, testing out waters here and started seeing success. So look at this. First, the whale puts in $45.28. The same day, they're $45.28, then goes to $48.79. So now they're really motivated. Now they're like, oh my gosh, I just now made $3 inside of within a matter of 3 seconds with $45. If I had $45 million, that wouldn't be $3 that I just made. That would be $3 million. And that's how that whale looked at it. They were like, oh, wow. So if I can make $3 like that, that same $3 can be $3 million if I put $45 million in. And that's what they did. They did that, and then they kept buying the dip. And as you can see where they are now, and if they sold now, they'd be selling at a huge loss. Because look, they have, as you can see here, they have $121 billion. But when they're buying in all this Doge, like, that was a lot of money that we were spending. Like, they spent a total of $157 million, but now that $157 million is only worth $121 million. So they're not going to sell at a loss there. So I guess this video is just to like give everyone hope, so then you don't just go sell out and lose all your money. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I definitely believe in the long term crypto is going to be doing well. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Webull. And it may be a good idea to get back into the stock market since this is going crazy. We know where the big institutional investors are putting their money. They're putting their money back into the stock market and to sound investments like ETFs and stuff. So definitely go on Robinhood or Webull and get you some stocks. That's what I'm doing personally. I'm getting Tesla right now, and I'll make a video about that. And yeah, I'll be back with another video. Peace.